So here's why posture is so important in relation to how the diaphragm and pelvic floor are going to work together. And so in this first picture, what I have at the top here is my diaphragm and the rib cage here. And a lot of people stand with this rib cage thrusted up like this, and they're breathing into their chest. And so what that allows for is this long front door. I call this the front door, and this space between the sternum and the pubic bone is long in these individuals. These individuals also have a tight low back. They have a lot of pressure back here because they're standing with the rib cage thrust up, long space between their sternum and pelvis, and tight low back because you're compressing this way. Now, this also happens naturally in a pregnant woman. And that's okay, that's how nature intended to create space for baby. It's okay to create space for baby. We can mitigate symptoms and recovery, we can encourage recovery to be the best for us if we bring an awareness to our posture and we create good posture tendencies for during and after pregnancy. So also in this position, notice how this pelvis is rocked forward. A lot of us stand with our tailbone sticking back, and then this allows for our front pelvic floor to be in an open position. This leads to bladder incontinence, urine incontinence. Okay, so let me go over here and we're going to talk about what the right position should be. So I'm going to draw the diaphragm and pelvic floor mirroring each other. All right, in the same archways. Okay, and so in this diagram, the first one, when pressure comes in to the abdominal cavity, because the diaphragm is tilted up, this pressure is coming down at an angle. See that? And this pressure is not hitting the pelvic floor to force it down, it's hitting your linea alba and your bladder. Okay, it's coming to the front. All the pressure is raining down this way and not coming down this way. So this wreaks havoc on the front outlet, on the front of our pelvic floor, which could lead to urine incontinence. And so on this diagram, when we have our diaphragm on the top and pelvic floor here on the bottom, mirroring each other, right? And we have, this is our abdomen, belly button, and our multifidus in the back. When these are lined up, we have less pressure here on the back, on the lower lumbar, and we have pressure coming straight down from the diaphragm, straight down onto the pelvic floor. And that's okay, because pressure is going to come down onto the pelvic floor. When the pelvic floor goes from this shortened and up position into this lengthened and long position, and the pressure is being directed down totally, if this muscle can withstand it, that's healthy, because we want muscles to be able to lengthen and contract through their full range of motion in a healthy way, both loaded and unloaded. So pressure down straight when we're in good posture, pressure towards the front of the linea alba and front of the pelvic floor, leading to lengthened muscles, tendons, and ligaments in the front of our body, which leads to core dysfunction down the road. So this is why posture is so important during pregnancy and postpartum.